Metal Gear Survive can be a tough nut to crack, even for the most hardened Metal Gear veteran. There are a lot of complex, often convoluted systems to master and manage, even in the very early hours of the game, and a lot of it is stuff that can get lost in the shuffle of all those dense tutorial menus and expository dialogues. Here are 7 things that Metal Gear Survive doesn't tell you, or at least 7 things it doesn't explain particularly well. If you've been playing Survive for more than an hour, you probably figured out this one already, but the key to survival is your ability to bide your time. When you're just starting out, be sure to take time between quote main mission activities to hunt and scour the area for fresh water. Your Virgil AI will also have standing orders, which serve as challenges that reward you with additional crafting materials, and side missions are a great way to pick up extra food or survival items. Once you do progress a little though, you'll want to start leveling up your character. Eventually you'll be able to unlock all sorts of new skills, but in order to do so you'll have to collect a lot of Kuban energy. The fastest way to do this is by jumping into the multiplayer mode. You'll usually earn anywhere from 10 to 30,000 Kuban, which is way more than you're likely to find on an expedition. Even if you have to resort to drinking dirty water, make sure you've always got enough food and water to keep your health and stamina above at least 40% while you're out exploring D-Day. Once you learn to craft defensive items like Molotov cocktails or fences, make sure you take time to prepare as many of those as you're able to before heading out into the field. A well-placed Molotov can be the difference between life and death when facing down a horde of wanderers. Similarly, always be sure to collect as many items as possible and search for containers before performing an activity that'll require you to repel a crowd of enemies, such as firing up a teleporter or a wormhole digger. Even though you aren't able to build anything out in the field, you'll be able to replace some of the stores you used on your current defenses, and maybe even find some helpful new blueprints for next time. One of the best ways to take care of a large number of wanderers when you don't have a whole lot of weapons is to just get on top of something and start poking at them. This works best with a spear on top of a cargo container, but a bow and arrow or long two-handed weapon would do just as well. This is also a really good way to harvest a lot of Kuban energy in a short amount of time. Sure, it may be super fun to turn a crowd of wanderers into a flurry of crystal bits, but vehicles in Metal Gear Survive are more impractical death machines than anything else. The engine of any vehicle you find in D-Day is practically on its last legs already, meaning that even if you don't hit every single tree you can, it'll still run out of steam eventually. Even faster if you do hit all those gray people-shaped trees, and that'll be bad for you because that engine is loud, which attracts any nearby wanderers. Plus, once your vehicle finally does bite the dust, you'll automatically bail out, something you don't want to do if you're in the middle of a field of bad guys. On the upside, it does make for a cool explosion. Sometimes dying is the best thing you can do. No, seriously. If you find yourself out in the dust, low on food and water, as well as running out of oxygen with not enough Kuban to replenish it, your best bet sometimes is to just lay down and die. If you've got a revive pill, you'll return to life right where you are in the middle of whatever you were just doing, with a full tank of oxygen and maxed out hunger, thirst, health, and stamina bars. This can be a much preferred alternative to trekking all the way back to base or restarting from a previous save. Just try to avoid doing it when surrounded by zombies. Obviously, there's more to life in this parallel dimension than just these tips. Be sure to let us know all of your favorite survival methods in the comments and on our wiki, or check out the first 20 minutes and our console versus PC graphics comparison. For all your other Metal Gear needs, you're already in the right place here at IGN.